Hello friends, welcome to session of coconut diseases. Let's discuss the outline first. Regarding recap, quickly recap the last lecture. During last lecture, we discussed diseases of papaya. And now in this lecture, we will be dealing with the diseases of coconut. Coconut which is also called as kalpavruksha, and because it is having every part is utilized, and mainly it is grown for coconut husk and coconut oil or cobra. So what are different diseases which attacks on coconut, how they look, that is symptom, which entity or pathogen is responsible for causing the disease, and how the pathogen survives in the form of different structures. Then how to manage them, that is management, and last, that is conclusion. Here are different coconut diseases. In that, first one, root wilt, then second, stem bleeding, then third one, bud rot, next basal stem rot, next kadang kadang, and next lethal yellow. In all these diseases, only two diseases are mentioned in your syllabus, that is root wilt and bud rot. So let's see one by one in detail. So first disease, that is root wilt. Root wilt, which is caused by a pathogen, that is mycoplasma or phytoplasma. So regarding symptoms, in this case, flaccidity of leaves is the important symptom. What is flaccidity? The leaves curve abnormally inwards, resembling like ribs of mammals. Some cases, yellowing of leaves also occurs, necrosis. Then in case of nuts, shading of button and immature nuts occurs. Then mature nuts, they become small and having thin kernel. In some cases, this disease is also attacked by the leaf rot pathogen. The symptoms are shown, flower necrosis happens, then the leaf break off in bits, and pathogen also attacks on the roots, rotting of roots also takes place. In older roots, cracking is observed and brown blackish appearance is seen. In case of kernel, it is thin, soft, flexible, and the oil content is remarkably reduced. Regarding epidemiology, so what are the favorable conditions which are required for the disease? Appearance of lacewing bug population, then sandy and sandy loam soil, and floody soil or floody condition or flooding favors the disease development. Next part, that is management. In case of management, use a healthy hybrid seedling, for example WCT cross CDO. Then use of balanced fertilizer dose, that is of urea, SSP, MOP, MgSO4 yearly in 2 splits in case of rain-fed palms, and in 4 splits in case of irrigated palms. Then application of tetracycline at the rate 250 ppm, and spraying of 1% Bodo mixture, which helps in recovering the disease. Next disease, that is bud rot. Bud rot, which is very severe disease in the palms having age, that is 5 to 20 years. It is caused by fungi pathogen, that is Phytophthora palmivora. Let's discuss the symptoms. First symptom occur on the central shoot of tree, and the heart leaf turns brown. Leaves show pale or yellowing of leaves is observed. Then the leaves, they lose luster or shine. Then in case of crown, the crown rotting takes place, which emits a foul smell. Then leaf falling, bunch shading is observed. Regarding etiology, the mycelium, it is hyaline, then non-septate, and sporangiophore, they develop sporangia. Sporangia, these are hyaline thin walled and pear shaped as shown, and typical papillae is seen through which mature zoospores are released. In second diagram, zoospores are shown. These are reniform or kidney shaped, biflagellate. Then oospores is a thick walled dormant resistant structure. In some cases chlamydospores are also formed or developed, and oospores, these are spherical, then thin walled, having brownish appearance. Then next part, that is disease cycle. In case of disease cycle, relative humidity, that is above 90%, then heavy rain, then wounds which are caused by rhinoceros beetle, and low temperature, that is around 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, favors the disease development. So in this case, the pathogen, it survives in the soil in the form of crop residues. The spores responsible for primary infection are chlamydospores and oospores, that is a dormant resistant structures, which develop symptoms, that is a leaf falling and rotting of the bud, and due to which secondary structures are, or secondary infection takes place with the help of windborne sporangia and zoospores. Next is the management. In case of management, remove and destroy the severely affected trees which are beyond recovery, then cut the infected spindle with 2 leaves and apply the Bordeaux pest. And for prevention, before monsoon rain, apply or give spray of 1% Bordeaux mixture. So, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to answer the following questions, that is, what different diseases which attacks on coconut tree, and how the disease develops, what are the symptoms, the diseases, that is bud rot and root wilt, how the disease cycle it continues, what are the primary and secondary sources of infection. Thank you for patient listening. See you in the next session.